What up guys, I'm Pat from Spartans and today we're going to be reviewing this here Myoblox Loco pre-workout. This is the biggest dang pre-workout tub I've ever seen. It looks like a protein jug, it's that big. But we're going to go over the ingredients, break down the selection that they've used in here. We're going to go over the effects, absolutely, since it is a stimulant containing pre-workout. We'll go over the flavors, the mixability, taste, value for money, etc. And we'll give it a score at the very end, which you want to stick around for. So let's get a big nutritional panel for this big ass tub. We're going to analyze one scoop because it's just so much stuff in here. So one scoop is about 15 and a bit grams. I can't quite math that. We've got some big vitamins and some magnesium, sodium, potassium, so some electrolytes, some mineral traces in there, help with a bit of pump and a bit of absorbency. And then we're going to get to the things that actually do something. So they basically put it combined. They've got one section which is like the big movers, which are called the off-the-wall strength blend, and then the energy and focus. I like they've separated it for it helps me to sort of like learn and understand what they do. So they've got this trilene. It is a blend of citrulline, pure and peptide bonded, and arginine hydrochloride. There's 5 grams of that in one scoop, let alone the 10 in 2. So this is a combination of different forms of NO3 boosting compounds. So they all work at different speeds. The benefit of having them all together is you get the benefits of all 3. And they work at sort of like, they've got different digestion times or half-lives so that they process at different times, which means you get bigger, thicker, juicier pumps that last for longer, which is phenomenal. And you get less gastric upset as well, because just L-citrulline on its own doesn't have a particularly long life. So I like that they've got this combination of these because it lasts for longer. 1600 mg of beta-alanine, it's going to give you the tingles, it's going to delay fatigue, it's going to help you to push out for longer. And just from a user experience side, when you get those tingles and your face starts getting all cracky, you feel like you're ready to go. And we often associate it with having better performance. It'll help you to recuperate a little bit better in between sets and help with the lactate clearing. And more importantly, for me, it's like as much psychological as it is like physiological. We've got 1500 milligrams of L-tyrosine. So tyrosine is like cognitive fuel for your brain. It's going to get you nice and dialed. It's going to give you a nice boost in mental clarity, mental focus. Betaine, we've got 1250 megs. This is basically all the doses that they've got of everything is half of the clinical dose. You get the full clinical dose in 2 scoops. Betaine helps with endogenous creatine production. So it's going to give you more muscle power, which is going to help with strength. That combined with beta-alanine, combined with citrulline, is sort of like the golden triangle of like pre-workout ingredients for increasing actual performance. You can put actual creatine in there. This seems to do the same thing and it's less total milligrams. So overall, very good. And then some taurine, which is a great like conduit. So it helps to like connect cells together and helps to get things to where they need to go. And it helps with cell hydration as well. So cells can fire better and it's a very good ingredient to get the most out of all the other ones. Now we're going to get into the juicy stuff, the things that are going to make your brain tick. So we've got some new LVL, which is 800 milligrams. Noted, the combination of tyrosine and new LVL is exactly what they do in Skywalk as well. Just happen to notice that. So this is going to help with improving reaction times and improving cognitive brain power. It's a great nootropic, but it's not a stimulant, which I really like. Now we're getting into the stimulants here. So we're going to skip over one so we can get into the caffeine. So we've got 150 megs of caffeine anhydrous. This lasts for about 30 to 90 minutes and it's going to give you a boost in central nervous system stimulation, a bit of frontal lobe stimulation, help with improving reaction times and getting you fired up. They've also used, very uncommonly used, caffeine citrate. So this yields 50% caffeine, so 100 megs yields 50 megs. So there's 200 milligrams of total caffeine per scoop. Caffeine citrate hits like fire, real quick, like 10, 15 minutes and you're like punching along. The cool thing about that and caffeine anhydrous is you're gonna get like, normally there's this lag with pre-workouts. We're gonna take them like 20, 30 minutes before workouts. This, you can have it and you're like ready to go in like 5, 10 minutes. So if you aren't particularly prepared and just want to drink your pre-workout as you roll in the gym and go full noise, excellent, really cool compound for it. Then we've got some cytocholine in there, 125 megs, again half the clinical dose, which is because you get the full amount in both scoops. Great for mind-muscle connection, get you in the zone. We've got some immunolin, it's like a digestive tract compound. To be honest, I don't really see the point of having this in there. It's great for like helping your gut health and digestive tracts, but like I don't know why it's really in a pre-workout, considering you're taking a whole bunch of stimulants. Maybe it's a preventative thing, don't know, but it seems a bit like a bit of a waste of space, personal opinion. Pine bark extract, this helps to inhibit the breakdown of arginase, which is what breaks down arginine, so you get better pumps. Big fan of pine bark. I don't know why it's not more commonly used because it's very effective. You get bigger, better pumps for longer and it helps to basically maximize the benefits of the citrulline or trilene in this case. Estrogen for absorption and some huperzine for like memory, learning, retention, recall, and like learning like motor unit pathways. And that is what is in it. It is a loaded product. Like the full serve is 32-ish grams. That's like just ridiculous. And it's like, it's very like a high percentage of active ingredients too. Like just this off the wall matrix, we've got 13.2, 16.2. That's nearly 21 grams of ingredients just in that alone, which is mental. Like that is absolutely mental, a lot of ingredients. So that is what's in it. Let's mix some up. I've not tried this flavor, so I'm looking forward to it. It looks like blended up broccoli. So this is Gorilla Juice, which is like a lemon lime sherbet. Cup to try it. I've got this shovel of a scoop. Look at the size of that thing. 1 scoop of the very green dusty powder. God, that's a big tub. A few shakes. Let's get this green machine in this cup. Good God, that is green. How often do you see a green pre-workout? Oh, bro, that good. It's like a nice balance of lemon lime and then a sherbet on the back of the palate. I sound like some sort of connoisseur. That's a nice combo. It's not too sherbety where it's like tangy and tart and overpowering, not too like sour, but pretty darn good. And you can even get I'm getting like better alanine tingles on the lips straight away. Overall, the flavor is really good. It also comes in Galaxy Glow, which is like a cherry, Rainbow Haze, which is rainbow candy, and Color Money, which is like a fruit tingle sort of flavor. They're all the same flavors as the Skywalk series. It goes with this as well. So if you like one, they're exactly the same, like exactly. Overall, flavor, pretty dang good. I'd probably give the flavor like a 7. It's good, not fantastic. They're just a bit unique. The flavors themselves are good, but they're just a bit like unusual. They're not the most like standard like raspberry and stuff like that. So if you're looking for like real cookie cutter flavors, this probably ain't it. Now, in terms of effects, because that is the reason you're taking it. All in all, this is a very good, very good pre-workout. 1 scoop to go 6 out of 10. 2 scoops to go like 9 out of 10. It doesn't have any dirty stimulants in there, which I personally love because I'm not a fan of Aragirensis and those dirtier stimulants, Hordenine stuff. It's just straight up caffeine. It's got caffeine citrate, which hits hard and it feels really intense, and then some just caffeine anhydrous. 400 milligrams, personally for me, is just too much. So I don't like having 2 scoops of this. It's just way too much sauce overall. But 1.5, real good. Great focus, really dialed, phenomenal workouts, and you just get really dope ass pumps and performance in the gym every single time. The clarity and focus on this combined with the pumps and endurance is pretty much the standout. I'd put the pumps as number 1, the focus is probably number 2, and then the sort of like energy side is probably number 3 in terms of the benefits for this particular pre. Real dialed, real in the zone, and you just have really good sessions. It's really well put together. I think that they've done a great job of selecting ingredients that have actually got great scientific backing, putting them all together in great combination, not just loading in a bunch of shit just for the sake of it, putting in 10 different ingredients and no one knows what they do and they don't really do a whole lot. They've gone for a, let's put in ingredients that actually make a difference and nothing else, except this immunolin. I cannot honestly see the point of putting that in there. But other than that, everything in there, absolutely necessary and phenomenal. 1 scoop will get it done. 2 will blow your head clean off and you'll have phenomenal workouts without being a complete stim pig. Yes, it's 400 megs of caffeine, but it's not going to keep you awake for like 3 hours and you won't be sitting there jittery. This is actually a pre-workout you could use every day at a 1 to 2 scoop dose every session. Don't train every day, it's way too much, but you could definitely use it every session. So 1 scoop for little body parts, maybe 2 for like legs and back or deadlifts, whatever, and you get yourself a really good all-in-one pre-workout. It is $80, $79.95 and 40 serves, $2 a scoop. When you've put in how many milligrams of ingredients are in this thing, mint value, like really good. You've got a pump formula, you've got focus, you've got all the energy, all the focus, all the clarity, and just like so much ingredient for the money. Yes, you can get like something like a C4 that's 60 serves for the same amount of money, but you've got to have like 17 scoops of it to get close to this. And you've got way too much caffeine and nothing else that does anything for focus. So, big fan. 8 out of 10 for Loco on the Spartan score. Phenomenal, really well put together pre-workout. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video, please like the video. Give us some feedback. We really want it. Drop a comment if you tried the product and what you thought. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next one. I'm Pat from Spartans, and I'm out.